have to be kidding me. I almost didn't post this little vlog of my night. I really feel like I shouldn't at this point. I just sat for 5 minutes talking to my camera and I wasn't even recording. If this is any type of insight that you can get to how my night went, I'm just going to summarize for you. UOAP Nights was a vibe. It was great. It's exactly what I expected. Ride focused, not too many like treats, food experiences. Honestly, not my vibe right now. By the time I figured out what the food was and where it was, the line was to a length where I didn't want to wait. So I didn't get to do that. I also waited over an hour to see Frank the Pug, and then ended up not even really being able to do the meet and greet with him because by the time he came out and I made my way back around from my 10th lap of the park, it was like a 45-minute wait to see him. So, second fail. I would say my biggest takeaways for this night, and you'll see, like, you will see it unfold. And truthfully, like, I'm thankful. Don't get me wrong. First world problem. Number one, expect it to take about 45 minutes to get through like the parking checkpoint to park, to get through security at CityWalk and get to the park, if that makes sense, to get to Universal Studios. It's going to take you about 45 minutes. Second, Frank the Pug, I would love for him to have come out at 7 or even 7:30 or even 8. That would have been great. But ask a team member and they will do their best to guide you. They did tell me they didn't think he was coming out until after 8. I should have listened, but they didn't seem sure. So if that's an experience that you want to participate in, commit to it. Like, commit to it, because you're going to be waiting no matter what. It was interesting. I did get to like walk by and say hey, and I did snap a little video that's totally not even formatted for YouTube, but I'm gonna put it in this clip anyways because he's so cute. I didn't get to pet him though. If you get to the meet and greet, you can pet him. They will allow that. Number 3, if you want to get like the snacks or the food, I personally, like if I could do this all over again, I would do that first. I would go and do that, and then I would get in line for Frank the Pug while I'm enjoying my food. And then honestly, like you would still have enough time to do a handful of rides and see the Sensational, I think is what it's called. No, I didn't stay for the show. I felt like it was a sign from God that Melissa needed to leave. I just needed to leave. And so I did. So I did not see the show. I haven't actually ever seen the show, but tonight was just not the night. So enjoy the chaos. I'm going to post it anyways. So here you go. It is 5 minutes to 6 p.m. I'm going on 20 minutes of sitting in line waiting to scan my pass to go park. By the time that I get parked and get out of my vehicle, it'll be 30 minutes. Definitely give yourself some time. I hate to say it, but I usually budget an extra 45 minutes when I'm coming to special events or especially park open. If you're driving, honestly, give yourself an extra hour if you like want to get there at a specific time, because it is pure chaos coming through like this parking area. I always forget to put down where I parked. So now I've just gotten the habit of texting my husband that I've arrived safely and the spot that I've parked in. Welcome to the party. Okay, we're gonna go over to this entrance.
At the Coca-Cola Zone over at Music Plaza and enjoy some refreshing samples of
Just got my wristband and my magnet, and now we are headed to go get inside the park for the event. Currently, you can meet Frank the Pug over at Men in Black, so I'm gonna try to go do that. the like neon UOAP sign to get my picture because let's be real, by the time it lights up, I'm gonna forget all about it. So I just got that out of the way. That's one thing I've learned is just, you can always go back, but stop in the moment and just do it because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna forget. Biggest pro tip, don't go left, go right, especially if you're trying to make your way back to the far back towards Men in Black. All right, I was told that the Frank meet and greet is going to be outside of the sign out front of the attraction. Look at how cool this is. Okay, how cool is that? It's got it on the Men in Black building and shooting stars. Let's talk about the things that I've learned tonight. Number one, if you want the specialty food, I personally would like beeline right for Louie's and get in line and get the specialty food at Louie's. There's a few other places, but like that's the main one. And if you want to meet Frank, well, as we just experienced, it's been 2 hours and he just came out and the line is super long. So I'm gonna do one more lap and see if it's even worth it. But for the most part, like this is like a ride focused night. So if you want really quick like ride times and walk-ons, this is definitely amazing. I personally attend events now for snacks and experiences, and there's really nothing for me to do. So, needless to say, it's a fun event, but definitely like more ride focused, which I think a lot of people would say is pretty awesome. That's way better lighting. I personally just like feel a little defeated not meeting Frank yet, but we're gonna go try one more time. Okay, so the show starts at 9:30. It is now 9:12, and there's still definitely like great standing room viewing for the show over on the other side of the water.